Hi. So it's 2:42 a.m. on Sunday, November the 15th of November 2020. And today is the day that I should be going into hospital for my gastric bypass. However, as you will be aware if you watched my previous log, I went for a COVID-19 test on Wednesday, and on Friday I got a phone call to say that I'd tested positive for COVID-19. I do not know how that has happened. To say that I was pissed off is putting it mildly. I've been isolating since the 1st of November. I haven't been anywhere. I've been in the house. I haven't seen anyone apart from my husband who lives with me. Nobody's been in the house. I haven't been out of the house. But yet I've managed to get COVID-19 apparently. Now, I think it's either a false positive, one, the test has been mixed up and I've got somebody else's result, two, or the current knowledge about how COVID-19 is passed and spread is absolute bullshit. Because if I've caught it when I've been in the house, not mixing with anybody, not going anywhere, not doing anything, then what they're saying about how it spreads is absolute bullshit. So that was on Friday. I got a phone call to say that my operation had been cancelled because I tested positive for COVID-19. I have to isolate for 10 days. My husband has to isolate for 14 days. What symptoms have you got? I've got no symptoms. I feel fine. No, nothing at all. Nothing whatsoever. I can still smell, I can still taste. My temperature's fine. I tested my temperature this morning. They tested my temperature when I was on the way into the hospital on Wednesday, and it was fine. No cough, nothing at all. So we've got to isolate again. So, we're getting towards the end of isolation because I was due in hospital. And now our isolation started again. And I don't know what that means for my operation. Obviously it means it's been cancelled, well, postponed. But postponed until when, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So, like I said, as you can imagine, I was very, very, very disappointed, very upset. All the emotions that you can imagine is what I was. In a matter of a few hours from now, I should have been going into hospital to have my operation, and I'm not. And I don't know when I'm gonna. And it makes me sad because I've been gearing myself up for it and psyching myself up for it, and now I'm gonna have to start that process all over again. We'd done a load of shopping, ready for you know, with a view to the fact that I was going to be on liquids. So we've got a week's worth of shopping for somebody basically on liquids. So I'm trying not to be too, what's the word? Trying for it not to set me back. I've decided I'm staying on the modified liver reduction diet that I've been doing. And that's been going okay. I have my overnight oats in the morning, soup for lunch, solid meal for tea, and then a liquid for my supper, either soup or a shake of some sort. And I'm going to carry on doing that. I did cheat and said last night, Saturday night, I had toast, Marmite on toast for my supper, just as a consolation for the fact that it would have been my last supper before going for surgery, but it isn't. And I was feeling pissed off. The fact that I wasn't going to be going to bed and getting up in the morning to go for surgery. So I had my favourite supper, which is Marmite on toast. I was a bit sad because I've not been having bread. My husband didn't get brown bread this time with the shopping. He got white bread. Ugh. I'm not that keen on white bread. I prefer brown bread. So I had to cope with it being white bread, white toast. It was nice because it had Marmite on it. So, Marmite's good. I like Marmite. So that's my news. I'm very miffed. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, so that was Friday. Friday morning. Well, it was Friday afternoon actually. I got the phone call, and then Saturday morning I woke up. I had an email and a text from Track and Trace, which is the UK government scheme for like recording and trying to limit the spread of COVID-19. So I had a text message from them, a link to follow to fill in a questionnaire. With a link to follow to fill in a questionnaire. And that questionnaire was basically asking me where I'd been, who I'd been in contact with, what I'd been doing. Specifically those things between the 4th and 8th of November. Hello, I've been in isolation since the 1st of November. So, been nowhere, done nothing. Still got the disease, virus, whatever it is. No, I haven't got it. I don't believe I've got it. I think it's false positive, or it's been mixed up with somebody else. That's what I think. I'm fine. I'm fine. I know there are people who can be asymptomatic, but how on earth have I got it? I've been nowhere. I've done nothing. Nobody has come into my house. Nobody has come anywhere near me apart from my husband. And he's been on lockdown with me since the 1st of November. So how the hell have I got it? And presumably if I've got it, he's got it, because we live together. You know, we've been isolating, but we've not been staying apart from each other. And you're telling me that we've both got COVID when we've been nowhere and done nothing and seen nobody, and we're both asymptomatic. I mean, surely we need to be test subjects, because that sounds freaky to me. Anyway, there's no point going on about it. It is what it is. My operation's been cancelled, and now we're in isolation again. And I've just got to wait to hear back to find out when my next appointment for my operation will be. And I presume at that point I'll have to go through all the pre-op stuff again. I don't know. It's going to be 2 weeks isolation again. Is it? I don't know. So I'll have to wait to find out, I suppose. So there we go. That's my news. On the eve of what would have been my surgery date, I no longer have a surgery date. And I'm very disappointed and upset. The one blessing is that if I do in fact have COVID, then I am lucky enough not to have any symptoms. And I'm thankful for that. I can't imagine what it must be like for people who have, you know, who get COVID, who get it bad. You know, and in no way do I want to make light of COVID-19, because it's a horrible thing. You know, and it's adversely affected so many people's lives. And the adverse effect that it's had on my life is, in reality, an inconvenience when compared to some of the things that people who actually do have COVID have to deal with. So I'm grateful for that. And I just have to wait and see now to see what happens. So, yeah, that's it for now. And I'll see you next time. Bye.